Hi folks, my name is Daniel, and what you're about to watch in this video is a brief demonstration of how to work with Logz.io's new data analytics and cost reduction feature, the Data Optimizer. In short, the Data Optimizer allows users to aggregate important data in dedicated, timeless accounts with endless retention. This gives IT organizations the flexibility to devise different retention strategies for different use cases and data types, and of course, pay accordingly. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Our first step is to create a new timeless account for storing our important data in. Timeless accounts are created, listed, and managed from the Timeless Accounts page under Settings in the Logz.io UI. Here we can see an overview of our Timeless Accounts plan, a summary of how much volume we have and how many accounts we're allowed. We can also see a list of any accounts we've already created, along with usage stats and assigned data volume. We can hover over the pie on the right to see more stats on the account, or select one of the accounts to see and edit details. To create a new account, all we have to do is click the Add New button. We're now going to enter an account name, the data volume we want to assign to the new timeless account, and the list of the Logz.io accounts with read and write permissions. That's it. Hitting the Create button adds the new account, and at any point in time we can open up this account again and edit the details we just entered, or remove the account entirely if we want. So we have our new timeless account, but how do we get data aggregated into it? This is done using optimizers. These optimizers are based on Kibana queries and aggregations, and contain various configurations that allow us to decide what and when to save the data into the timeless account. So I'm going to go to the Discover tab in Kibana and enter a query to look for some Apache 500 response errors, just as an example. Then I'm going to click this Create Alert button. What we see is a wizard for creating a trigger, either for setting off an alert or for configuring a new optimizer. We can customize the query in the query box at the top of the page. We can also use grouping to group results using a specific field. In the definitions section, we're going to enter a name and description for the trigger. Now in the action section, we're going to select Optimizer and then select the timeless account we want to save the data to from the relevant drop-down menu. In the trigger section, you configure the specific scheduling rule, how often you want Logz.io to aggregate the data to the account and what aggregation type to use. And that's it. Hit Create when done. The Data Optimizer will begin to aggregate data into the selected timeless account using the definitions you just entered in the wizard, and you can change these definitions on this dedicated page under Alerts. To analyze the data, you can use the Discover tab in Kibana, just like you'd analyze your other data sets, and there's no need to re-ingest the data from another endpoint. Now, what data is important and requires extended retention is totally up to you, of course, but Logz.io can help out with this by providing a variety of analytics tools that will help you identify critical data. Cognitive Insights, for example, uses machine learning algorithms and crowdsourcing to flag critical logs that may have gone unnoticed. Application Insights will identify new exceptions thrown by your applications. And you can create new optimizers directly from these insights. To sum it all up, the Data Optimizer allows users to decide what data to save for a longer period of time and what data to discard after a shorter retention period. This flexibility helps you optimize data retention costs and ultimately extract more value from the data. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching.